Here to show us why is Mosha Lundström Halbert. So, Mosha, walk us through this trend. We're excited about it, but tell us a little bit more about it.
First off, a lot of us are kind of re-entering the world in more ways than one right now. And we want to be a little bit elevated, but at the same time, not sacrifice comfort and also not look like we're trying too hard. The world has become a little bit more casual when it comes to dress code. Ergo, the chunky boot, which and loafer, which is really the shoe of the season, as you said, and it's a great way to give yourself some lift and really step into the season. And the other thing I found, Tracy, when I was shopping for these, what I found was some of the best styles on the market right now in this category are actually really affordable and great buys. And this is a great trend where you don't need to spend as much as you would on, say, a stiletto or what have you. So I'm going to show you some of the really great buys that I found would offer a lot of bang for your buck.
Oh, I love when the trends like work out for our wallets. That's lovely. So what is trend number one that you have for us?
Number one, I mean, you can't go wrong with a classic Doc Marten. And I've really fallen back in love with Docs. One, they're really great quality, so there's a lot of value there. Two, the styles never go out of style. They're always in fashion. And then three, Doc Marten has a bunch of really great updates this season that are chunkier soles without being too much. This new Chelsea style with this stretch gusset that you can really just pull on in this cream matte patent is so great. It's also all weather, so it can really handle the seasons, and it's under $200. So it's a lot of shoe for your money, and it's offering a lot of fashion for your buck.
And it's a well-made shoe, so I love that.
You've also got some great constructions. This is a brand that I love called Ganni, which is from Denmark. So they have really harsh winters in Denmark as well, so they get it. This boot, which is in this crazy Barbie pink, is made from recycled rubber. So not only can it withstand the snow and the rain, but it's also leaving a little lighter of an ecological footprint, which we love. And I think the idea of inserting a pop of color into something unexpected like a chunky boot and juxtaposing that is really, really great style trick for the season.
Now, I notice what I'm seeing a lot of out there when it comes to shoes is a chunky heel. So talk to us a little bit about that.
Yes, all the top designers from Burberry to Bottega Veneta are all doing these really elevated platform boots with a chunky heel. But I found this version from a brand called Open Edit at Nordstrom, and it's also under $200 with a great stretch gusset. I love, again, looking for these matte patent finishes because they're very all-weather friendly and easy to just wipe down and clean as the season goes on. And I also found this great version from Steve Madden that has that really nice chunky heel with a lug sole.
Gorgeous, and they look comfortable. Finally, you've got sort of a bit of a classic with a twist. What else have you got for us there?
Yes, my last trend, and it's definitely a twisted classic. It's not for everyone, but I think it's really cool and a little bit more adventurous. Again, here from Ganni, we have this loafer. So you have a very classic upper, and then it's being mixed with a completely radical, amped up, wild, white, chunky lug sole. This is a lot of shoe, but I think it's super cool and something a little bit more avant-garde and adventurous. But again, if you wanted to do it in a slightly more like almost classic punk rock way, these Doc Martens, my goodness, when you walk into a room stomping in these, it really makes a statement. And one last thing I wanted to say, Tracy, that I think is so important when you're getting new shoes, and especially these heavier constructions, is I found this amazing shoemergency kit from Foot Pedals that has a bunch of different stickers and pads that you can put on the back of your heels or toes when you're breaking in your new shoes to prevent foot woes and blisters, what have you, for the season, because we can't have that when you're walking around in your new shoes.
We can't have that. I love the chunkiness. Thank you for giving us the trends, Mosha. We appreciate it.